Hey, Shalom, Shalom Israel. This is Brother Yowana coming at y'all with Lord's will, another edifying lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And of course, always before I start this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth on all righteousness and sincerity. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, being grafted in under the obedience of this truth through the spirit of faith. All right. And this lesson is going to be, touching more on famines, man, because that's ultimately, what I'm saying, as we see time go by, we understand that we're getting closer and closer to the foresaid evils that are prophesied in the Holy Bible, man, or the time of Jacob's trouble, when all out chaos is going to spring forth from the planet Earth. All right, and we see that by the manner of signs, plagues, pestilence, earthquakes, all right, in diverse places, uproars of the people, and these protests getting worse, man. Especially in France, people protesting, to go against the mandates, all right. But nothing's working, man. You see, everything is playing out like it was told to us how it would be in the latter days by our Lord Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. You see, that's why Scripture say our salvation is nearer than we believe, because after these foresaid perils, and the destruction of America, Babylon, the Great World War III, nuclear destruction is going to be the salvation of the elect, man, and the destruction of the wicked, which is 2/3 of our people, of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, the Israelites. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be cut off and die, and then along with Esau, Edom, and these other nations, man. All right, so again, understand the time that we're in. We understand that we are getting closer and closer to Jacob's trouble, man. All right, which is going to be a time of tribulation that has never before been seen on the planet Earth since there was a nation on the earth to this same time. All right, we're coming into that time, speedily, man. And we see that, man. And, the spirit's been heavy on famines. All right, brothers going into, famines that are to come. And that's the spirit, man. Because, look, you see, this is 2 days ago. All right, and we're going to get into this. And I just got a few scriptures on famine, man. And we're going to get out of here because, this is really straightforward, self-explanatory. All right, so we're going to get into this. It's about a minute and a half long. You know what I'm saying? So, pay close attention, man. Lord will is edifying.
Are everywhere. The empty shelves are everywhere. It's a problem across the USA, and people are venting on social media. This is the meat case at a store in Virginia. Nothing. This is the empty freezer at a Dollar General in Oklahoma. He asked the manager if there was a problem with the refrigeration.
She said no, that they just haven't had any shipments in over 3 weeks.
The COVID crisis continues to have an impact on the stuff we love so much, even our favorite snacks. The shelves are often empty due to an increased demand for comfort food combined with shipping and manufacturing delays. There's lack of people working, so you can't get the product into the stores. There's a lack of being able to actually get the materials to make the product. And once it gets there, there's high demand and very little supply. In short supply these days are bread, chicken, dog food, and even bottled water. Is this all you have right now?
This is all we have right now. Yes.
Wow. And when you run out, you won't have bottled water?
We won't have that bottled water.
The shortages are extending to car parts.
I have a client with a Ford Explorer that we've been waiting for a part now for 2.5 months.
At Nathan Gruber's auto repair shop in Manhattan, there's a long wait for parts.
Most parts are made in China, which takes a lot longer for the shipment to come in from China right now.
The shortage is even extending to toys. There is a toy shortage coming. While the shelves may be fully stocked now, restocking is going to be a nightmare because of delayed deliveries. Best advice? What I'm telling parents when it comes to Christmas is to get your toys now.
That's right, man. That's the times that we're in. More and more famines are going to, continue throughout this, throughout this world, man. As we proceed forth into time, man. Again, getting closer and closer to the foresaid evils. You see, everything is not going to continue the way it is now, man. These jabs are not going to be, to the point where, they're saying it's only mandated You know what I'm saying? You know, in certain areas, it's going to be mandated everywhere, man. These famines are not just going to hit in certain areas. They're going to hit on the whole globe, man, on a global scale. All right? There's not just going to be, you know what I'm saying, you know, this world as we know it is not going to continue, man. It's going to be, you know, crumbling, man. And that's what we see right now. It's crumbling by the manner of plagues and all-out judgment and destruction that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is sending on it. All right, and famines again is something that I love to touch on, because that's a very excruciating judgment to have bestowed upon you for you to go through, man. All right, and we understand that a lot of people are going to have to deal with dying of starvation, man. All right, you see, but without further ado, man, I just want to get quickly into these scriptures. Okay, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. And verse 4 in it, or like in verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You see, the wickedness is polluting the whole earth, man. So what? Yahweh Bashim Shai is bringing the plagues. He's bringing the destruction. He's bringing the death. He's bringing the famine, man. All right, and like they were saying, there's a shortage of meat. There's a shortage of bread, of bottled water, and even toys, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this whole world is about to change, and we see that happening right now. It's changing every day, man. All right, you know, and these damn Edomites, you know what I'm saying, are too far, you know what I'm saying, with this whole Cyrus situation, to where they're not going to go and say that everything can go completely back to normal, man. All right, they're going to continue to move forward with their draconian laws, all right, and enforce them on the masses, man. And we see that happening now with all these mandates. And these mandates are going to get a lot worse. You see? You know? But we got to stay prepared. And we're ultimately prepared, you know, spiritually and mentally. All right? By our faith. We don't care what happens, man. These motherfuckers can go and buy all the food at the stores. And, you know, as she has said too, she said, it's like a lot of the stores that we see to be full, which is spiritual. She said that a lot of the stores that we see to be full, all right, are going to be empty, all right. But you know, the point is, you know, we're not gonna go and worry about anybody coming to panic buying, because we have faith that Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to feed us, man. You know, 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, man. See the full storehouses. All right, everything you can go and get your everyday snacks and donuts, and you can go to Circle K and fill up your you know, like your Hydro Flask, or like, you know, whatever you use for water, and you can pretty much go and get food with ease at a Wendy's. You know, go get pizza whenever you want to. But hey, it's not gonna be like that no more, man. And we're seeing that with all these shortages. And she even said that everywhere is like this, man. And when you go and do your research, everywhere is having some sort of type of famine, if not calamity, that's taken over that, you know, that region of you know, of the world. You know, again, we got the fires, earthquakes, plagues. You see, famines all over the world. You know, hey man, Yahweh Bashim Shai is turning up the heat on this place. You see, and like it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, you see that? You see, suddenly, at an instant, at a moment, you know. And these people are not ready for this, man. These average, everyday Schmo Joe, you know, individuals, man, are not ready for the times that we're approaching. Everybody is still into their phones and social media and TikTok battles and all this shit, man. Nobody's concerned about the state and condition that the world is in, which is in chaos, man. All right. You see, but that chaos again is going to get worse, and we believe that through the Spirit, man. And through the Spirit, again, the brothers have been going into, you know, heavy about Jacob's trouble these last few weeks and famines, man. And that's all increasing, you know. And Jacob's trouble is on the horizon, man. You see, so we got to stay ready. We got to stay prepared. All right, matter of fact, let me get this, and we're going to close it out, because these are the times that we're in, man. You know, now is not the time for you to start doubting Yahweh Bashim Shai, but man, to start getting closer. You see, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and would watch, the thief would come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up. That's right, man. You see, Yahweh Shai says he's going to come like a thief in the night. You know, least expected. All right. Therefore, be ye also ready. You see, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. All right, and we understand that the times we're coming into is all a build up to our Lord's return. So we got to stay ready, man. You know, because once the mark of the beast, the microchip, is made mandatory in society, to where on a global scale where you have to either take it or die or not be able to function. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's at any moment, you know, World War III will break out, and hey, that's it, man. Because Jacob's trouble and the mark and the hour of temptation are gonna go hand in hand with each other, man. They're gonna roughly be happening about the same time. You know, if not, then right back to back. You see? So ultimately, man, when that chip is made mandatory, then you know, then you know what I'm saying, then we don't got too much longer after that. All right. You know, so these famines are going to get worse, man. We just have to stay ready in the spirit. All right, and prepare ourselves for these times to come by getting into this word more and praying to Yahweh Shema Shai that He continues to give us increase and growth within ourselves and allow us to, you know what I'm saying, move forward in faith. All right, full faith forward, man. All right, you know, so I pray that this was edifying to you brothers and few sisters that tune in through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Before I end this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers. Shalom to the elect scattered abroad, being grafted into the obedience to this truth, to the spirit of faith. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth on our righteousness and sincerity across the four winds of the earth. Till next time, Lord's will, I say shalom. Stay strong, keep watch.